In today's video, I want to teach you how I create my print-on-demand t-shirts and how you are able to create outstanding t-shirt designs, not from scratch, but you're combining multiple things that's already created into your own unique design. One of these things actually is selling very well in my shop, in my brand new shop actually, that only has about 19 listings. However, I'm getting consistent sales on one of these items, and I want to take you through my exact process of how I create these items. These things can be sold on print-on-demand products as well as different digital product designs. But I just want to take you through the process of how to create these designs that you can start selling on print-on-demand, and how easy it is to merge great designs that's already winning in the marketplace and how you can create something fantastically new. I'm going to share that all with you coming up next. So welcome back to the video, my friends. I'm so glad you jumped on this video because I know you are ready to start making passive income online. If you like stuff like that, then consider subscribing to my channel. I teach you exactly my step-by-step process of how to create a digital product-based business on Etsy and create some pretty cool designs for print on demand. And so if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel. Now, if you want a quick step-by-step guide of how to actually create digital-based products, then check out my link down below. I take you through my exact process of how you're able to go from no idea to a reasonable idea that actually can get you selling on Etsy and get your first passive income dollars online. And so if you want to check out that link and that free training, then check out my link down below. So the place that we're going to spend our time today is in Creative Fabrica. This is the main place I use to grab all of my designs, all of my fonts and things like that. I will leave this down in my link below, but again, this is where we're going to actually start getting our designs. And the point of this particular website is, again, you don't want to do anything from scratch, right? You want to go from people who are great graphic designers, and you want to go in here and look at some things that are selling well. And so when you already did your product research, you'll be able to identify, okay, what things are in my niche that are actually getting sales, and how can I align those products up with things I can change and make my own. So they have a lot of things here. You just got to go here and see which ones actually fit your niche. But our goal today is to create a t-shirt design that we can start selling on our print-on-demand products. And then I'm going to share with you actually how to do that now. Also, if you use my special link in my description box below, Creative Fabrica is actually going to give all of my viewers access to over 5 million fonts and designs just for $1 for your first month. So this is great because, again, if you want to go ahead and jump and follow along with me and learn these tips and strategies of how to create amazing designs, and you want to do this at the cheapest cost possible, then check out my link. Again, you get all this stuff for $1. I mean, this is just amazing, right? You can start selling creative designs right now and start making some passive income online without all of the money up front. And so again, your first month off, you just get it for $1. And then of course you got to pay the monthly subscription, which is not bad. As a matter of fact, you actually get it at a discount price even now at 30% off. So, I mean, you're getting a discount either way. Either you're getting it for $1 and then 35% off as the month go on. But this is a tool that I use all the time, right? I'm not going to share anything with you that I don't use. This is what I use all the time to help me make my passive income online with Etsy. So again, check this all out in my description box below. Now, before we jump into the designs I'm going to share with you today, one of the things I do want to talk about is that, yes, Creative Fabrica is a great place to do print on demand. You see they have fonts, graphics, and they have their own dedicated space for print on demand products. However, you can do your due diligence and go over the license summary yourself. But the overall point here is that you want to make sure you stay in things that are allowed. Kind of like how we see with other platforms like this. You just can't take a design and upload it on your own. You want to actually add value to it. And so I love how they give you the overall summary and the idea of what they mean by fair use and things that you just can't do, the right things that are prohibited, and they actually show you, right? So we see these designs right here. These are things that might come with a package, and if you're just going to take one of these things and put it on a print on demand product, then obviously that is not allowed. However, they show you how you can create amazing designs by grabbing all these different elements and putting them on a design that can actually sell, and these things are allowed. And again, these things are great because this is how you're able to stand out with these amazing unique designs. And all you gotta do is just put them together and add some more value, and then you have your own design, just like this here. Again, this is one of the designs that they have. You just can't post this up on a print-on-demand product and think you're all great. You have to actually, have some value here. Go in here and change the color and add some more things to it. Now, this might seem difficult for you. That's why I'm going to share with you super easy ways to actually use these designs and start creating things within minutes and posting them up on your Etsy shop. So definitely check this out if you want to get a full understanding of what is fair use and what are some things you can do with these designs. So I'm headed over to the print on demand section, and as you can see, these designs and things you can use here are very good. And these are artists who have already spent time identifying things that are selling, different type of styles, and you just got to go here and figure out, okay, where you want to spend your time. Now, again, our goal here is to create a teacher shirt, and so I can go here and see all these packs. And again, check out my link down below. You can get this all for $1 and download as many things as you want, right? And use this on your print on demand products or on your digital products. But in our case today, I want to go in here and actually search up a particular design, and I'm going to share with you how to change that into your own design. So the design that I'm going to use today is a teacher life shirt. These are pretty popular on Etsy, and all I have to do here, just type in teacher life here, and I have all the results that showed up. Again, I like Creative Fabrica because most of the designs are already done for you. Again, our goal here is not to copy, but to look at a design and say, okay, how can I bring this over to make it my own? So I want to go ahead and use this design here. And I can just click on it, and I am going to download this to my computer. Now, what's pretty cool, again, is that they give you the commercial information here if you want to use this on a full on-demand product. This is actually one of these items where you can actually download and actually use straight on your print-on-demand product. But again, you don't want to do that because, again, you want to add value to stand out in the marketplace, as well as make sure you are well with the commercial rights. And so I'm going to share with you how to add some value here. And so I just want to click download. And again, if you use my code down below, you get all of these elements, over 5 million items for just $1 for you to actually start making passive income online with Etsy. Okay, so this is now downloaded here. I'm going to download this on my computer, and I'm going to upload this into my next platform where I'm able to make some changes. All right, so now I have my design saved to my computer. This actually came in several different files. However, the file that I'm going to use today is the PNG file. Now, the next program I want you to go to is PixLR. Now, this is a free Photoshop type program where you are able to alter these designs and make them your own. Again, they have a paid version, but I encourage you to use the free version for what I'm going to share with you today. They have two options here. You can use the quick and easy designs, or you can use the advanced photo editor. We're going to spend time doing our changes in the advanced photo editor. So let's go ahead and click into that. I'm going to upload my design here. Okay, and then there it is. I have my teacher life shirt. All right, so the first thing that we want to do is actually use the erase tool. And the way you do that is by going to this little button, and it says erase. Now, again, what's pretty cool about this is it's kind of like Photoshop. That lets you know what the tool is for on every side. And so if you go into this, you see exactly what all of these things can be used for. Again, they give you great descriptors of how these things can be used in your design. But in our case today, we just want to simply erase. So go to the erase tool here, and you have this brush where you are able to set up the size. Again, you are able to set up the softness and stuff like this. So right now I'm just focused on size. So I want it to be somewhere, around 60 or 50 to start off with. And so this erase tool will allow me to simply erase anything that's on this PNG. Again, this is a picture, right? So you can do this with any picture that you download from Creative Fabrica, right? Any element you download from Creative Fabrica, you can just erase things that's here. That's why this program is so great. So I want this to be gone. So I'm simply going to, guess what? Erase that. Isn't that cool, right? This is where you are able to, right, create your own design, add more value. Adding value does not necessarily mean you got to add 1,000 things to it. Adding value means, okay, it does not look like its original design. I'm going to add some more numbers here to make my brush a little bit bigger. But again, the goal here is just to erase this out of the way, because we're going to add some things up there. So this is what Creative Fabrica means, right? You are able to alter the design to make it your own. And again, this is a picture. That means you can download anything from Creative Fabrica and erase it and add some things to it and change some colors and more things I'm going to share with you in this video. So that looks good already, right? We have just created this to be our own. I know it may not be much, but this is what we mean by creating this as your own, giving it more value, adding things, taking things away. I can download this on a shirt and be ready to rock and roll and go. However, I believe we can add more value to this simply just by changing the color. So the next thing we want to do is go to this little bucket here, and it says fill. Again, everything we see is going to show us what it is used for. Now, when we go to fill basically means I want to fill up whatever area that I have with a color. And so it shows me two colors I have on my palette right now. I have white, and I actually have this little teal bluish green color. I can go here and change this and just go into my color wheel here. Some great palettes that's already selected for me. I kind of like that pastel color style because that is popular right now on Etsy with teachers t-shirts. However, if you have your own color code, you can plug it in here. You can find your own color on the whole wheel, but in our case today, let's just stick with what we have. So one of the things I want to do, I want to go here and change the individual letters. Okay, so I can do this simply by clicking on it, and guess what? Boom, it changed the color, right? Just that simple, just that easy to alter this design to make it your own. I want to go here and change this other color. Now there's a lot of popular shirts that has teacher in different colors, and I want to go along with that theme. Notice how it's just identifying that particular area in the image. Again, this is just an image, and I'm able to alter this design. Now, Creative Fabrica has over 5 million things you can use. Our case today, we're just talking about changing the design on this particular teacher t-shirt. But if you notice, it's really standing out really well. This is now becoming our own. We're going to add some more things to it. But again, this is the process of what I mean by finding things that's already looking well and then recreate them into your own design. This is that first stage, taking some things away, adding some color into this plain old black text that we can add some color in and lay on a shirt, lay on a mug, lay on some stickers, and now we have our own design without necessarily doing things from scratch. If you notice here, we can zoom in a little bit more. I'm just scrolling on my wheel and I see that, okay, the H here is black and didn't get affected by this fill in, but I can just fill this in here, and then again, it does all the changes for me. I can go back into my color here to fix some of the A. And again, this is what we mean by adding this to your own design and just really changing things in Creative Fabrica just with a little touch of color. And I'm gonna share with you next how to add some more value to this. So as you can see, we have our top portion done, right? It says teacher, but now I want to go change that bottom portion life. So if it's all connected like life is, then I know that entire area is going to be changed. And so that's something to think about when you are trying to create these designs to be your own. If the image is all tied together like life, it's all going to change. However, the little dot for the eye has not changed because it's separated from the life. However, if you look and see what we have, that looks really, really good. Again, this is where we are coming from, just a basic teacher life shirt. However, I want to make sure I add some value to it, and look at that. I changed the color, I changed the design, I erased that top portion up there. And again, this is just a picture. That means anything you download from Creative Fabrica and upload here, you can remove because you have these special tools. So I'm just going to go ahead and export this, and I'm going to export this as a PNG because that's what the file is. I'm going to give it a name, save it to my desktop. Now I'm going to show you my third step of how I actually take this into Canva and actually add some more things to it to finish my overall design. So here we are in Canva. I jumped in here to finish my overall t-shirt design. We have our teacher canvas here that we have. If you want the right size for any t-shirt design, here it is, 3,682 by 4,800 pixels. It's a great size to have when you're uploading t-shirt designs. So if you want to copy this and use this, here it is. So now we're going to upload our designs into Canva, and we're going to add one more element to finish this overall design. All right, so we have our teacher life here, and we just want to simply click on this, and now this is going to be a part of our t-shirt design. So if you are using the pro version, you have a ton of elements that you can use. This kind of goes along with the same line of Creative Fabrica. I can't use any element by itself. I have to add this with some text or with some other design. And so I have a design from Creative Fabrica that I altered in my editing photo software for free. I added some color, took some things away. Now I'm plugging them into Canva to add one more small design. And so if you've done your product research and you have figured out what elements are doing well, that's actually getting sales with t-shirts or digital products or your mugs or whatever you're selling, then it's going to be easy for you to identify, okay, what element I need to look for. And I know for the teacher shirts, what's doing very well right now is actually the boho rainbows or some type of rainbow over the design. And so our case today, we're going to add a rainbow above this design. All right, so I have my rainbow here that I want to use, and it's kind of pretty cool that the colors are already matching already. Now, if you come to a place like this where you feel like your colors are not matching, what's pretty cool about these elements with Canva is that I can go here and actually change these things to fit my design here. And Canva allows you to actually go into your color wheel, use this little pick tool, and I'm able to go here and pick out the color that I use in my other software program. So I'm able to actually pick out this color, and boom, it actually changed the middle color here. If I want to change this gray to fit maybe more of this little teal color, I can go here, same thing here, go to my teal color, and guess what? It changed the top here. If I want this pink to maybe align more up with this green or with this more so lighter peach, I can go in here, go ahead, pick the color wheel, and again, highlight this color. And if you notice, everything is laid out well to fit my overall color and my overall style. So I don't have any colors outside of my palette. Everything is fitting exactly my design I grabbed from Creative Fabrica. And again, I can make this smaller, larger, whatever is your preference here. But the overall goal is that you want to add one more element to your design to make it your own. Now, if I want to go ahead and save this to upload to my t-shirt design and upload this to my print partner, all I have to do now is simply go up here, hit download. You want to make sure you have the pro version to get the transparent background, and it's going to download at a beautiful size to fit into my print on demand product. And I'm going to hit download here. So now that I have my t-shirt design fully created, fully made, you can now go ahead and send it over to your print on demand partner and upload that design to there for you to actually sell as a t-shirt or as a mug, whatever your particular print on demand product is. I'm in my case doing a t-shirt, so I would like to have that be a mock-up for my images on Etsy as well. I just want to share with you how this design is going to look on my t-shirt. So I have my design that I made from Canva as well as from Creative Fabrica. I have my finished design here, and I can literally plug this over on my t-shirt, and if you can see, this looks pretty good, right? Great mock-up. Our design looks well. We have made this our own. This stands out pretty well. And if I want it to look very well on my t-shirt mock-up, all I can do here is go into that transparency, bring it down just a little bit so it can seem like it's fading into the shirt. And that looks pretty good right there. About 80, 85 is what I intend to go for. So this is where we are, right? We're talking about how can you create print on demand t-shirts without creating anything from scratch, how to add more value to these Creative Fabrica elements in these overall designs, and then make it your own by changing some colors, right? By removing certain things and adding certain things from my other programs. And look at the before and after. This is where we're coming from right now. Like, this is what we have as a finished product, but this is where we came from. I mean, totally different, right? Totally different from where we are right now. This is where we came from with our design, and this is where we are now. This can sell on a mug, a t-shirt. This can sell as a sticker. I mean, the options to sell this is endless. And so this is how you're able to create things not from scratch, using what people have already made, adding some more value to it, and creating this as your own. This is how you're able to make passive income online with just $1 from Creative Fabrica. You're able to get over 5 million designs and start creating things right now. And just with a little more help from all these other platforms, you're able to come up with this unique design that you are able to create literally within minutes. So as you can see, creating these designs is really easy to do, especially when you have everything already made for you. You're just taking some things out, changing some colors, adding some more things in to create your own unique design. Everything I talk about in today's video is linked down in my description box below. So if you want to get started creating your own designs just like this, then check out my link down below. So as always, my friends, this is the end of today's content. If you found anything helpful or encouraging, let me know by hitting a like down below. Also, if you want to check out how to find winning products for your next digital product or print on demand product on Etsy, then check out this next video here. As always, my friends, I will see you in the next video.